So algae can grow on animals. One of the examples, sloth bear. Sloth bear that undergoing hibernation period that we call winter sleep. During winter, they undergoing sleeping. They do not perform any kind of activity, just do the sleeping. And before undergoing sleeping, if you can see in movie, then before undergoing hibernation, they eat lot of food to can survive in that dormant or the inactive period, right? So see, algae sloth bear hai yahan pe, just imagine, right? So algae just taken as a surface to the sloth bear body. ये कोई parasite के form में नहीं रहता. Algae doesn't get nutrition from the sloth bear. Just taken as a surface on which the algae can grow, right? Next, forms and size. So algae microscopic hai. Some of the algae even is macroscopic. Okay, algae can be microscopic, and one of the example that macroscopic algae is also there. Next, microscopic unicellular, example Chlamydomonas. Unicellular means single cell Chlamydomonas. Next one, colonial form, filamentous form. See the pics for that first. See, this one for Chlamydomonas. Single cell algae. Single cell is there. Okay, single cell algae. So single cell algae, that's the Chlamydomonas. Next, after that, next algae, okay, filamentous form. See, so many algae are there. Mainly remember this Cladophora, Udogonium, Cara algae, Pyrogyra, right? Ulothrix. Remember this algae name. See, all are filamentous. They have filament shaped structure. जैसे हमने फंगाई में लर्न किया था, हाइफे था उसमें, राइट? नेक्स्ट, so Cladophora, Udogonium, Ulothrix, Clara, Cara, Spirogyra. So many examples are there for filamentous algae. First, we have learned that's the which one? Single cell, unicellular, then filamentous. Now, next one, colonial. Colonial meaning many cells. See, many cells, they live together. It makes a colony. See over here. In Volvox also even. So many cells are there. Okay. They can swim. They have flagella. So they all live together and make a colony structure. It makes a colonial form. So Eudorina, remember this name. Eudorina and Volvox. No need to remember this two names. Mainly remember Eudorina and Volvox. Next, then fourth one, that is massive plant body. Massive plant body. That name is kelp. See, it's a marine. Okay, it's a marine one. आपको लगेगा कि ये plant है. No, this one is algae actually. This one is algae. But this algae is profusely branched structure. Macroscopic में आता है ये. Macroscopic we can easily observe by our naked eye. So marine, it can cover up to 100. It can cover up to the 100-meter area. Okay, it can spread in that way. Massive plant body. So remember examples first. Can you tell me example of unicellular microscopic algae? Can anyone tell me unicellular microscopic algae? Kirtan.
Ma'am, Chlamydomonas.
Chlamydomonas, correct. Next, can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me example of colonial form of algae? Arpita.
Volvox.
Volvox. Any other example? I have given 2 examples actually. Maitri.
Eudoria.
Eudorina. Okay, correct. Volvox and Eudorina. Remember both. Next, can anyone give me the examples of filamentous algae? Filamentous form, Gia.
Ma'am, Spirogyra, Ulothic, and
Okay, Spirogyra, Udogunia, Ulothrix. Remember the example which is given in your textbook one, that's the Ulothrix, right? Cara. Next, which is the macroscopic massive plant algae, which can spread up to 100 meters in ocean. It's a marine one. बोलिए शुभ.
Fucus.
Fucus. No. Zil.
red tides.
हाँ?
Red tides.
Red tides. इसकी तो बात ही नहीं कर रहे हम अभी. Kelp. That we call the kelp. Remember. Kelp. और इसका अदर नेम है मैक्रोसिस्टिस. ये मैक्रोस्कोपिक है तो नेम है मैक्रोसिस्टिस. Both are same. Kelp or macrocystis. Remember. See this part, form and size, and the next that I will tell you. Very आपको just लगेगा कि type है, examples है, but very very important for NEET. Mix हो जाएंगे सब examples. Remember, very very important for NEET. Next, so first we have learned structure, then habitat, then form and size, and now we are going to study about the reproduction. How the algae can reproduce, right? So commonly, first one, that's the vegetative reproduction. See, plants can reproduce by 3 methods: vegetative, asexual, and sexual. Vegetative, here remember by fragmentation. By fragmentation, so each fragment, same way. Suppose ये filamentous algae है over here, right? And that splits into 2 fragments. One, and then this one, 2. So each fragment can develop as a new filamentous algae. Each fragment can live as an individual. It can grow further, right? So that method we call the fragmentation. So each fragment develops into a new thallus. Second method that we call asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction by production of spores. By production of different types of spores that we call asexual reproduction. Next, after that, so asexual reproduction, the most common being that spores we call the zoospores. जैसे fungi में थे, same way over here zoospores are present. These zoospores are enclosed in a sporangium. Zoosporangium, if you remember that structure, okay, that we call sporangium, in which these spores are enclosed, zoospores, right? And these zoospores over here, remember, they are flagellated. They have flagella. Zoospores have flagella. I show you the peak. Just a second. Just give me a minute. For time being, remember that segment vegetative reproduction by fragmentations. Then next, asexual reproduction. Remember by spore formation. Spore, particularly with spore, zoospores formation, and these zoospores are asexual spores. Zoospores are the asexual spores. See here the zoospores. You can see zoospores are flagellated structure. They have flagella. Right? So it can easily swim in water. Algae can grow where water availability is there. Right? So from the algae body, these zoospores are released into water. It will swim into water, and after some time it will form, and suppose filamentous algae, then it will form entire that thalloid, filamentous thalloid. Suppose unicellular, so it will grow as an unicellular. Right? Next, this zoospores, remember they have flagella, so they are motile in nature. They swim in water, and after some time, they will germinate and form a new thalloid body. Form a new thalloid body that we call asexual reproduction in algae. Then third one, that is sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction, remember, for sexual reproduction, gametes are required. Takes place through the fusion of two gametes. One is a male gamete, other is a female gamete, right? Now, अभी algae में male female ऐसा कुछ है नहीं, right? Though some of the algae they produce same type of gametes. If you remember these three terms, remember we have learned in fungi, isogamous, oogamous, anisogamous. Quickly, can anyone tell me what is the meaning of isogamous? Jia.
Ma'am, the fusion of two similar gametes is the isogamy.
Two similar gametes, okay. In morphological appearance, two similar gametes, either both non-motile or both motile. And then these two gametes fused with each other, they form a new thalloid body. Next, after that, what is the meaning of anisogamous? Maitri.
Fusion of one motile and one non-motile gamete.
Yes, fusion of one motile, one non-motile. We can't say that exactly, but fusion of two different size gamete. One motile, one non-motile, oogamous में जाता है. You should tell what? One is a smaller in size, other one is a larger in size. Again same, either both are motile or non-motile. Remember, ये basics है अभी, okay? So this type of we call anisogamous condition. Size is different, but either both are flagellated or non-flagellated. Next thing, can anyone explain me what is oogamous? Sakshi.
Ma'am, can you
Sakshi, bolo.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, oogamous is one is motile, one is non-motile.
Which gamete is motile in oogamous?
Male
Male or female? Male gamete
gametes
is
are motile in
motile
nature.
and female is, and they have same size or different?
They have different size.
Yes. Which one has larger size? Male gamete or female?
Female
Very
have
good.
larger size.
Okay. Female gamete, male gamete. Always remember male gametes are motile, female gamete non-motile. Male gamete motile है, तो male gamete moves towards the female gamete and perform fertilization. This type of fertilization we call oogamous type of fertilization. Now, see, sexual reproduction either by isogamous, anisogamous, and oogamous. Isogamous, we know morphological similar gametes, either both are motile or both are non-motile. So this both we call isogamous. If both are flagellated and similar size, then we can see that type of condition we can see in Ulothrix algae. Both have same size and both are non-motile, that we can observe in case of gametes produced by Spirogyra. Okay, in both isogamy. Next, then anisogamy. Anisogamy, for that one example given in your textbook, Eudorina. Eudorina का actually correct spelling ये है, but in your book given with U. Okay, so suppose NEET में E से लिख के start हो ना, please don't consider that's a spelling mistake or something else. Both are correct. Eudorina or Udorina. Both are Eudorina algae. Clear? So anisogamous, Eudorina, and oogamous in that Volvox and Fucus. Now, this part is very, very important for NEET. Clear? Can anyone tell me? Asexual reproduction in algae that can be carried out by production of Kirtan.
Ma'am, spores and mostly zoospores.
Zoospores. These zoospores are motile or immotile? Kirtan.
Ma'am, motile.
Motile. Okay. Next, sexual reproduction is carried out by formation of Ayushi. Speak loudly. Not audible. Ayushi, please adjust करो आप mic को या फिर. Okay, you are not audible.
Fusion of two gametes.
Now you are audible. Fusion of gametes. Now, if this fusion of gametes fertilization takes place 3 types, either iso, aniso, or oogamous. Isogamy, but in that non-flagellated gametes, that thing we can observe in which algae? Isogamy with non-flagellated. Maitri.
Spirogyra.
Correct. Ayushi, आपके आंसर नहीं आ रहे. Sorry, not Ayushi. Arpita. Next, anisogamy can observed in which algae? Anisogamy observed in which algae? Gia.
Ma'am, Eudorina.
Eudorina, correct. Next, isogamy but flagellated. Isogamy but flagellated one. Flagellated gametes. Kirtan.
Ma'am, Ulothrix.
Ulothrix, correct. Next, oogamous type of sexual reproduction. Which alga? Arpita, bolo.
Volvox and Fucus.
Volvox and Fucus, correct. Good. Now we are going to study that classification of algae. Very, very important. Classification of algae. In that first class that we call Chlorophyceae. Chlorophyceae. Remember, these all are classes of algae. Category क्या है ये सब? Algae. That's a class. First, that's the Chlorophyceae. Name suggests chloro, chlorophyll. So commonly we call this algae green in color. Some of the algae are brown in color. So this algae we call Piophyceae. Brown color के अगर algae है तो we call Piophyceae. Next, students, my voice is not clear.
No, ma'am, your voice is clear.
Okay.
Ma'am, it is
check.
cracking a little.
Zil, check your network. Next, Rhodophyceae. Rhodophyceae, so some of the algae are reddish in color. So we call Rhodophyceae.
Can I rejoin?
Some are greenish in color, Chlorophyceae. Some are brown in color, Piophyceae. Some are red in color, so we call Rhodophyceae. Now we are going to study first green algae that we call Chlorophyceae. Chlorophyceae algae we can observe in, or we can found in fresh water. Can you give me the example of freshwater body? Can you give me the example of freshwater body?
Lakes,
Answer dena and you have to raise your hand. Okay. Ayushi.
Lakes,
Then other example.
ponds,
Correct. Lake, pond, river. So these are the examples of fresh water. Salt water, you can again that only one, that's the ocean. Right? So fresh water, other is a salt water. Fresh water, remember, in that salts are less. That we call, ऐसा नहीं कि salts नहीं होते. Salts are present, but their concentration is very, very less. So we call fresh water. Next, salt water, ocean. So in that salt concentration is very, very high, highest, right? And this one is a brackish water. Third one is a brackish. Understand that. Brackish water meaning what? You know, पता है? River ends into ocean. आपने सुना होगा ये. River at the end meets to ocean. Yes or no? Right? So river and ocean. So here oceanic water is present where the more amount of salts are there. Here river, that's the less amount of salt is present. And this region where salt water plus means salt water and the fresh water mix with each other. This region we call brackish water. This region known as the brackish water, particular region we call estuary. That region known as the estuary, जहाँ पे ये water है, that we call brackish water, means fresh water mixed with the salt water. Next, thallus. So habitat, fresh water, salt water, brackish water. Then next, thallus. Thallus, that is unicellular. Okay, algae belongs to this Chlorophyceae. Algae belongs to this Chlorophyceae. You can make out over here. See, one of the example for this one. This one is unicellular algae. Next, this one is colonial form. And here, third one is a filamentous. So thalloid body, some of the algae, so either we get unicellular, filamentous, unicellular, and colonial. All these three. See, unicellular, unicellular, colonial, and filamentous. Clear? Next thing, that's the pigments. Pigments is simply called photopigments. Green algae hai. While I have explaining that photosynthetic autotrophic bacteria, if you remember, in that which photopigment is present? बोलिए कीर्तन.
Ma'am, chlorophyll A.
Chlorophyll A. If you remember, I have told you and that chlorophyll is same as the pigment present in even higher plants, right? And this chlorophyll A, which is the main one, if you can make out over here, in all these three types of algae, whether it's a chlorophyceae, rhodophyceae, geophyceae, and rhodophyceae, chlorophyll A present in every algae. That is the main reaction center for photosynthesis. So commonly remember chlorophyll A present in all, right? Whether it's that prokaryotic algae, cyanobacteria, photosynthetic autotroph, or else the eukaryotic algae, this. So photopigments in that chlorophyll A, and with this chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B is also present in chlorophyceae. So in chlorophyceae, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B are present as a dominant pigments. These pigments are enclosed in chloroplast. Now, this chloroplast, their arrangement may be in different shapes. It might be cup shape. If you can make out over here the cup shape, this type of arrangement of chloroplast. Here the star shape. Right? Next, ribbon shape, spirogyra, spiral, the ribbon-like structure of chloroplast arrangement. And in this one, oval shape structure, just this one. So shapes of the chloroplast are varied in different alga. Chloroplast may be discoid, plate-like, meaning flat shape. Then next, reticulate means network-like. Reticulate meaning network-like. Then next, star shape, cup shape, spiral, or the ribbon shape. Different shapes of the chloroplasts are present in algae. Next thing that understand related to this pyrenoid. Pyrenoid, they are basically, see here this one is a chloroplast. Can you make out cup shape structure? Chlamydomonas है, unicellular, right? So cup shaped chloroplast is present. This is entire chloroplast. Now next, inside the chloroplast, if you can make out over here, this structure is present. Chloroplast के अंदर है ये. Inside the chloroplast, storage body are present. Storage body that stores starch as well as protein. That stores starch plus protein, remember. And that storage body we call pyrenoid. That storage body we called pyrenoid. So chloroplast may be discoid, plate-like, reticulate, cup shape, spiral, ribbon shape. Then next, chloroplast, one more feature for chloroplast, that either one or many, these storage bodies are present inside the chloroplast that we call pyrenoid. And this pyrenoid stores or contains proteins besides starch. All of you, clear? Pyrenoid. Next, what type of stored food for this chlorophyceae algae? So stored food in the form of, see, plants hai, so basically starch, green algae hai, right, greenish hai, so starch. And in the form of oil droplets. Starch and in the form of oil droplets. These things are stored food for chlorophyceae algae. Then cell wall. Cell wall here in chlorophyce, cell wall, remember, here two-layer structure. Two-layer structure. In that, in outer one, that is made up of by pectose. Outer one is made up of by pectose, and inner layer is made by cellulose. Cell wall, rigid structure, inner layer made up of cellulose, outer layer made up of pectose. Then next, just a second. Next thing, that flagella. Flagella number and position of insertion. Can you make out here how many flagella are present? How many flagella are present?
2.
2, right? Can you tell me the position of this flagella? This is the original shape. ये जो है ऐसे है. बोलो. तो position कहाँ पे है? At the tip, at the base, at the side. Can anyone tell me? Bolo Shubh.
Tip.
Correct. At the tip part, these flagella are present. So remember, this algae, the algae belongs to chlorophyce, right? One example, that Chlamydomonas, Volvox, Cara. So when they produce zoospores or sometimes produce gametes. When sexual reproduction, they produce gametes. When asexual reproduction, they produce spores. So when they are flagellated, so either number of flagella 2, 4 or 8, remember. So 2 to 8 number of their flagella. Some of them have 4 flagella, some of them have 8 flagella, some of them have 2 flagella. It depends on the different species. But their position always remain apical. From the apical tip portion, the flagella arise. So insertion of position, remember, apical. So flagella number and their position of insertion, remember, 2 to 8 number of flagella. If you remember that diagram, both the flagella are in equal size, right? So 2 to 8, then equal, and the third point, that is apical. Position of insertion, apical. Next point, reproduction. Reproduction, vegetative reproduction by fragmentation or by spores. Then next, asexual reproduction by flagellated zoospores. Remember, what thing is given over here? Zoospores. Zoospores are flagellated, which are produced in that sporangia, zoosporangia structure. Then sexual reproduction. Here, see, 3 examples are there. 5 examples which are given in your textbook. So many other examples are there, but remember at least these 5. Chlamydomonas, Volvox, Ulothrix, Spirogyra, Cara. So out of this, some of the algae, they perform isogamous type of reproduction. Some of them produce anisogamous type of reproduction. Some of them produce oogamous. So in general, in chlorophyce, we can observe all these 3 types of sexual reproduction in algae. बोलिए, clear है? Examples: Chlamydomonas, Volvox.
Ma'am, can you repeat
Ulothrix.
the sexual one?
Yes. Sexual reproduction. Remember all these 3 types simply. It can be it can be anisogamous, it can be the oogamous. Like example, you know, Volvox के लिए आपने learn किया वॉलवॉक्स कौन सा इसमें से परफॉर्म करता है? आउट ऑफ दिस 3 वॉलवॉक्स परफॉर्म विच? यस कीर्तन बोलो।
मैं मूव गैमस।
करेक्ट, सो वॉलवॉक्स के लिए ये है, राइट? उलोथ्रिक्स, कैन एनीवन टेल मी? उलोथ्रिक्स अभी करवाया, नीट के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है, यू शुड रिमेम्बर। बोलिए साक्षी।
Anisogamous.
यस, उलोथ्रिक्स, अनाइसोगेमस। पायरोगायरा, मैत्री,
Isogamous.
correct, isogamous. So like that, some of the algae perform isogamous, some perform aniso, some perform oogamous type of sexual, right? Next, see the diagrams of chlorophyceae algae. 3 examples given: volvox, colonial form, right? See, in that, this is entire parent body. फिर आपको इसमें mass of cells जैसे दिख रहे, dark bodies, these are daughter colony. Okay? Then unicellular one, Chlamydomonas. Then filamentous structure that is the Chara algae. Chara नहीं बोलना है, इसको Chara बोलना है, Chara algae. Chara is not an appropriate term, right? Chara algae. So with that, I have completed first class of algae. Get ready for my questions. Can you tell me habitat of the chlorophyceae algae? Habitat of the chlorophyceae algae. Ayushi.
Freshwater.
Huh?
Freshwater and salt water.
And third one is which one? Brackish water, where fresh water, marine mix. Okay. Second question. What type of thallus body? Thallus body. Shubh, bolo.
Unicellular colonias.
Unicellular, colonial, and filamentous. Chalo, next. Third question. Which photopigments are dominant in chlorophyceae algae? Sakshi.
Chlorophyll A and B.
Correct. Next, what are pyrenoids? What are pyrenoids? Chalo. Yes, Kirtan.
Ma'am, pyrenoids are the storage bodies which stores starch and protein in the form of oil droplets in chlorophyll.
In the form of oil droplets, nahi. Just it store the starch and protein into the chloroplast. Okay. Next, what type of stored food material for chlorophyceae? Chlorophyceae store the food in the form of Shubh.
Starch in the form of oil droplets.
Starch and in the form of oil droplets. Next, cell wall